After retiring, you might believe that friendships are crucial for your happiness. But here's the unexpected reality. You don't need friends at all to lead a meaningful life. Retirement is a stage where priorities shift, relationships change, and true fulfillment often comes from simplicity, rather than social expectations. In this video, we'll explore how releasing the need for friendships can bring you greater peace and independence. You'll hear real-life experiences, gain valuable insights, and learn practical ways to enjoy solitude without feeling lonely. If you're exhausted from maintaining relationships out of duty or chasing connections that drain your energy, this is for you. Stay with us, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more guidance on creating your best life after retirement. Let's uncover a perspective that might completely transform how you view your golden years. Number 1. The heart of retirement. Retirement opens a fresh chapter, a time to live without the weight of past obligations. After decades of work, family responsibilities, and friendships, it's natural to feel uncertain. But this stage of life presents an opportunity to let go of unnecessary burdens and rediscover what truly brings you joy. As life moves forward, priorities change. What once seemed essential may no longer hold the same meaning. This isn't a loss, it's growth. Retirement is about moving ahead with ease, focusing on what truly brings you joy. It's liberating to let go of the pressure to meet others' expectations or hold on to connections that no longer serve you. This stage offers a chance to reshape your life around what matters most to you now. Spend more time with loved ones, dive into hobbies, or simply enjoy peaceful moments. Letting go doesn't mean cutting ties, it means keeping only what aligns with your energy and happiness. Embrace this chapter as an opportunity to live authentically. Focus on what truly matters now, and allow everything else to settle naturally. Retirement isn't just about getting by, it's about thriving. Stay with us as we explore ways to make this journey both fulfilling and meaningful. Number 2. The cost of holding on to friendships. Retirement brings newfound clarity, and one of the most eye-opening truths is this: not all friendships are worth keeping. As you step into this phase, you may realize that maintaining every relationship can feel more like a duty than a joy. This isn't selfish, it's practical. Friendships, like everything else, require effort. Meeting up, staying in touch, giving gifts, these all take time, energy, and resources. In retirement, your time is more valuable than ever, and it's okay to be intentional about where and how you invest it. Some friendships enrich your life, while others, unfortunately, drain it. It's important to recognize the difference between genuine connections and those based solely on the past. Ask yourself, how many of your friendships exist because of shared history rather than shared values? Are you holding on out of habit, loyalty, or because these relationships still bring you joy? Retirement offers a chance to step back and reflect. It's not about abruptly ending friendships, but about recognizing which ones truly mattered in this phase of life. There's wisdom in letting go of relationships that no longer align with who you are now. This doesn't mean cutting ties out of resentment. Instead, it's about gradually releasing bonds that no longer serve both sides equally. When you focus on relationships that bring genuine fulfillment, you free yourself from unnecessary stress and create space for deeper, more meaningful connections. Friendships naturally evolve with time. Those who once relied on your generosity may now view you differently. Even something as simple as frequent visits can shift from being welcomed to feeling like an obligation. It's a difficult reality, but understanding it allows you to protect your peace and embrace the freedom retirement brings. So how do you navigate this new phase? Focus on quality over quantity. Dedicate your energy to nurturing the relationships that truly matter, the ones that bring you joy, laughter, and mutual respect. Let go of any guilt over friendships that no longer fit into your life. In retirement, your well-being comes first. The friendships meant to last will naturally flourish, while others will fade away. Allow them to drift with gratitude for the memories they provided, knowing that not every connection is meant to last forever. Number 3. One of the most surprising aspects of retirement is how much relationships evolve. Bonds that once felt solid may start to weaken, and the way people interact with you can shift dramatically. This isn't a sign of failure, it's simply the natural flow of life. You may find that some people treat you differently after retirement. Colleagues who once valued your role might become distant. Friends who depended on your support may no longer seem as interested in staying in touch. While these changes can be unsettling, they reveal an important truth. Many relationships are built on circumstances rather than genuine connection. During your working years, many friendships were shaped by mutual benefits, your position, your influence, or the support you could offer. Once those elements change, the nature of those connections often changes too. But this realization isn't meant to discourage you. Instead, it's an opportunity to focus on authenticity. Ask yourself, who values you for who you are, not for what you provide? Retirement gives you the freedom to invest in these genuine connections while letting go of those that were never truly mutual. Now is the time to prioritize meaningful relationships over keeping up appearances. Here's an important truth. Holding on to relationships out of habit does more harm than good. Visiting people who no longer welcome you or trying to maintain connections with those who don't reciprocate only drains your energy. Instead, redirect that energy toward relationships that uplift and inspire you. It's also important to acknowledge the changing dynamics of relationships. Realizing that some connections were merely transactional can be painful, but it's also liberating. When you stop seeking validation from others, you create space for true inner peace. Retirement is a time to redefine how you engage with others. By focusing on the relationships that truly matter and gracefully letting go of those that don't, you'll gain greater clarity and fulfillment. This is your opportunity to nurture connections that align with your values and enrich your life, not just fill your schedule. Number 4, the truth about social and professional status. Retirement has a way of uncovering the realities behind the roles we've played in life. It's a humbling yet freeing realization. Your influence and status may fade, but this shift paves the way for a more authentic way of living. During your working years, your position often shaped how others treated you. Colleagues, neighbors, and even friends may have shown respect because of the role you held. But once you step away from that, many of those formalities disappear. Some people may stop reaching out, while others might treat you as less relevant. It's a difficult truth to accept, but it also provides clarity. This shift reveals who values you for who you are rather than what you represented. While it may be unsettling at first, it's ultimately a chance to build deeper, more meaningful connections, ones that aren't tied to status, but to genuine respect and shared understanding. Think back to professional gatherings when you were at the height of your career. People likely valued your insights, sought your approval, and made an effort to include you. But after retirement, you may notice fewer invitations and less recognition. This doesn't mean you've lost your worth. It simply means that the external markers of success are no longer a factor. At first, this shift can feel disappointing, but it's also incredibly freeing. Retirement strips away superficial layers, leaving space for genuine connections and deeper self-reflection. You're no longer defined by a title or a role, which means you can finally focus on being yourself without the pressure of maintaining an image. It's also important to acknowledge that some relationships may have been transactional. People who once celebrated your achievements or relied on your influence may now seem distant. Instead of seeing this as a loss, view it as an opportunity to invest in relationships that truly matter. Ones built on mutual respect and genuine understanding. Retirement is about shifting from external validation to internal fulfillment. It's a time to embrace your worth beyond titles, positions, or social standing. By letting go of the need to impress or prove yourself, you'll experience the freedom to live more authentically. Your value isn't tied to what you do, it's rooted in who you are. Number 5, family as the heart of retirement. One truth becomes evident in retirement. Family remains your foundation. While friendships may fade and professional connections weaken, family provides a lasting source of love and meaning. This is your chance to strengthen those bonds and focus on the people who truly matter. Retirement brings a major life transition. The daily routines of work and social engagements disappear, often leaving a void. Instead of trying to fill that space with fleeting friendships, Why not invest in the relationships that bring true fulfillment? Family offers a sense of belonging that no social circle can replace. This doesn't mean you have to rely entirely on family or expect them to meet all your emotional needs. Instead, it's about cherishing the connections you have and finding joy in simple moments. Whether it's helping raise grandchildren, sharing meals, or just being present, these interactions create lasting memories. But what if your family isn't nearby, or your relationships with them are complicated? This is where you can redefine the meaning of family. Sometimes, family isn't just the people related by blood. It's the ones who support you unconditionally. Whether through close friendships or a strong community, you have the power to build meaningful connections that provide the love and stability you need. Retirement is about being with people who truly care for you. It also gives you the freedom to decide how much you give. In the past, you may have felt obligated to help others, but now you can choose to contribute in ways that feel meaningful, whether by sharing wisdom, offering emotional support, or simply being a loving presence. It's also important to remember that family life doesn't have to be perfect to be fulfilling. Like any relationship, it requires effort, patience, and understanding. The beauty of retirement is that it allows you the time to nurture these connections without the constant distractions of work or societal pressure. By prioritizing family, you create a foundation of love and support that makes this stage of life truly enriching. It's not about having everyone around all the time. It's about treasuring the moments you do have together. Number 6, lowering expectations and embracing solitude. One of the most freeing lessons in retirement is this: lowering expectations brings greater peace. For years, you may have relied on friendships or external validation to feel connected. But now, you realize that true fulfillment comes from within, not from the approval of others. The reality is that not everyone you once called a friend will remain in your life. Some connections fade naturally, while others may reveal themselves to be more superficial than you once thought. Instead of holding on to these relationships, release them with gratitude. By letting go of unrealistic expectations, you free yourself from unnecessary disappointment. Solitude often carries a negative stigma, but it's nothing to fear. In fact, embracing solitude can be deeply rewarding. It's a chance to reconnect with yourself, explore your interests, and find happiness in life's simplicity. This isn't loneliness, it's independence. It's about learning to enjoy your own company and appreciating the quiet moments that lead to self-growth. Think of this stage as a gift. Without the pressure to maintain an active social life, you have the freedom to focus on what truly matters. Whether it's pursuing a long-awaited hobby, spending more time in nature, or strengthening your bond with family, retirement offers the opportunity to prioritize yourself in a way that brings lasting fulfillment. You might worry that stepping back from social obligations will leave you feeling isolated, but the truth is often the opposite. By releasing the burden of unmet expectations, you'll notice that the relationships that truly matter, the ones built on mutual respect and understanding, will naturally grow stronger. Retirement isn't about being alone or feeling disconnected. It's about reclaiming your time and energy. It's an opportunity to realize that your worth isn't tied to others' approval. By embracing solitude, you'll uncover a deep inner peace that no social interaction can provide. And with that peace comes a renewed sense of purpose and joy. So don't fear solitude, welcome it. See it as a chance to rediscover who you really are. Number 7, avoiding unrealistic comparisons. Retirement is your personal journey, yet it's easy to fall into the trap of comparing yourself to others. You might hear about someone launching a business at 65 or becoming a best-selling author at 70. While these stories are inspiring, they don't define what your path should look like. Here's the reality: most of these success stories are the exception, not the rule. Measuring yourself against them can lead to frustration and take away the joy that retirement should bring. Instead, focus on what makes you happy, what brings peace and fulfillment to your life. Admiring others is natural, but don't let their achievements make you feel like you're falling short. Retirement isn't a competition. It's your time to slow down, reflect, and pursue what truly matters to you, without the pressure of living up to someone else's journey. Ask yourself, What are the small joys you've always wanted to experience but never had time for? Maybe it's gardening, reading, or simply enjoying slow, unhurried days with your loved ones. These moments may not make headlines, but they can bring immense happiness. It's also important to remember that success isn't always about recognition. Many retirees find purpose in volunteering, mentoring, or quietly contributing to their communities. These acts of kindness may not go viral, but they create a meaningful and lasting impact. Letting go of unrealistic expectations doesn't mean giving up. It means aligning your goals with your values and energy levels. It means appreciating the life you've created and finding joy in the simplicity of your everyday moments. Your retirement is a story that only you can write. By resisting the urge to compare yourself to others, you free yourself from unnecessary stress and open the door to genuine happiness. This is your time to thrive in a way that feels right for you. Celebrate it, embrace it, and let everything else fall away. Number 8. Practical financial wisdom in retirement. One of the most valuable lessons in retirement is learning how to manage your finances wisely. After years of hard work, it can be tempting to give generously to family and friends. But here's the reality: your financial security is the foundation of your peace of mind. Prioritizing your own stability isn't selfish, it's necessary. As you age, your income sources may become more fixed. Whether it's a pension, savings, or investments, these resources are not unlimited. Supporting adult children or relatives out of guilt can drain your financial well-being faster than you realize. While it's natural to want to help, setting boundaries is essential. Financial independence isn't just about protecting yourself. It also ensures you won't become a burden to others later in life. Instead of offering constant financial support, consider fostering independence. If your children or relatives are capable, isn't it more beneficial to encourage their self-sufficiency? Offering guidance, loans with clear expectations, or simply letting them find their own solutions can build resilience. You're not abandoning them, you're empowering them. Another common pitfall in retirement is unnecessary spending on things that don't truly add value to your life. You may feel pressured to maintain appearances by giving expensive gifts or taking frequent trips just to sustain relationships. But true connections aren't built on lavish gestures. A heartfelt conversation, a simple visit, or sharing a meal can mean far more than material things. Here's a simple yet effective tip. Create a budget that suits your new lifestyle. Focus on spending money in ways that truly enhance your well-being, such as hobbies, health, or meaningful travel. Prioritize experiences and items that bring you happiness and improve your quality of life. Don't feel guilty about saying no to unnecessary expenses, even when they involve loved ones. Managing your finances with purpose allows you to enjoy retirement without stress or regret. Your resources are meant to support a fulfilling life, not to buy approval or uphold outdated obligations. By making thoughtful financial decisions, you'll create a future filled with stability and peace. Finding a new sense of purpose in retirement. Retirement is like a blank canvas, giving you the freedom to redefine your purpose. After decades of work and responsibilities, this is your time to focus on what truly brings you happiness and fulfillment. The key is to let go of the pressure to achieve or compete. Many retirees feel the urge to recreate the purpose they had during their working years, whether by returning to an old career or starting something new. While this may seem appealing, it can sometimes lead to frustration. Why? Because the world keeps changing, and the roles that once defined you may no longer align with your current interests or energy levels. Instead of chasing big accomplishments, focus on what brings you inner peace. Simple activities like gardening, painting, or taking walks in nature can be deeply fulfilling. These aren't just pastimes, they are ways to enrich your life without the pressure of deadlines or competition. Remember, purpose doesn't have to be grand to be meaningful. Volunteering in your community, mentoring younger generations, or simply sharing your life experiences with loved ones can create a strong sense of fulfillment. The most important thing is to do what feels right for you, not what society expects. Retirement also offers the chance to explore interests you've always been curious about. Maybe you've wanted to learn a new instrument, try photography, or finally write your life story. These pursuits don't need to bring fame or fortune. Their value lies in the joy and personal satisfaction they bring to your everyday life. Letting go of the need for external approval allows you to embrace life on your own terms. In this stage, your purpose is yours to define, no one else's. Use this time to explore, create, and connect in ways that truly align with your heart. By doing so, you'll find that your days aren't just occupied, they are deeply fulfilling. This is your moment to thrive, one meaningful step at a time. The art of aging gracefully. As retirement unfolds, one of the most valuable lessons you'll learn is how to embrace aging with grace. Society often urges us to chase youth or cling to past achievements, but there is beauty in accepting the natural rhythm of life. By releasing the pressure of self-imposed deadlines and the need to please everyone, you open yourself to a more peaceful and enriching experience. Aging doesn't mean letting go of your dreams. It means living in harmony with your present reality. Instead of measuring yourself against past expectations, acknowledge the wisdom and insight you've gained. The experiences that shaped you can now be shared with others, whether through storytelling, offering guidance, or simply being a comforting presence. Your physical energy may change, and that's completely natural. Rather than feeling guilty about slowing down, appreciate the ability to move at a pace that suits you. Enjoy the small, meaningful moments. A leisurely walk, a quiet afternoon with a book, or an unhurried conversation with loved ones. These experiences take on deeper significance when you're no longer rushing to meet external demands. Don't let the fear of becoming less relevant push you into overextending yourself. You don't need to be the center of attention, and there's freedom in that realization. Aging gracefully is about finding joy in subtle, meaningful ways. Whether it's bonding with grandchildren, sharing laughter with neighbors, or discovering new hobbies purely for personal enjoyment. In this phase of life, gratitude can be one of your greatest strengths. Reflect on the decades you've lived, the lessons you've learned, and the challenges you've overcome. Every hardship, every success, and every cherished memory adds richness to your character. Instead of longing for what was, celebrate the life you've built and the wisdom you now carry. Gratitude shifts aging from something to fear into a journey to cherish. Most importantly, understand that there is no single path to aging gracefully. It's a deeply personal experience shaped by your choices and values. By accepting who you are today, with both your strengths and limitations, you'll find a peace that no outside approval can provide. This is your time to shine in your own way, calmly, purposefully, and wholeheartedly. Conclusion. Retirement is a period of transformation, a time to welcome change, redefine priorities, and focus on what truly brings joy and fulfillment. Letting go of shallow friendships, unrealistic expectations, and the burden of status allows you to live more authentically. Instead, shifting your focus toward meaningful family connections, appreciating solitude, and staying true to your values leads to a richer, more rewarding life. Retirement isn't about withdrawal, it's about freedom. The freedom to explore, grow, and thrive in your own unique way. By embracing this phase with an open heart, you'll uncover the true beauty of living life on your own terms. What about you? Have you found peace in redefining relationships or focusing inward during retirement? Let's keep the conversation going in the comments below. Share your thoughts, challenges, and victories. We'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content designed to inspire and support your journey. Together, let's make this stage of life the best chapter yet.